everybody, welcome to my review, and I will be reviewing Double Cross. I don't know if you've been getting into it. It's actually been coming on after Behind the Pole, and I'm actually digging this show. This show is actually an old show, but it is new to me, and WeTV had actually picked it up. I never watched the show before, and I really like it. So we're going to get into this review. The last episode, it was off the chain. It started off with action. So we're going to get into this review of the second episode. Eric actually comes to Erica's house to see what was going on with her. And when he gets there, he sees that there's the body laying on the bathroom floor. And Erica is just in shock right now. She can't move at this point. And Eric demands an explanation from his sister. He like, what happened? What happened? She was like, I found the condom. He like, that is not a reason to kill somebody over. You know how many times he got caught with a condom? He would be dead. Eric really don't understand the significance of Erica finding this condom. Because it's not just a condom that was laying around, honey. It was a condom laying in between his cheeks, okay? I say, hold up. No woman wants to find a condom in between her man's cheeks. And especially is he portraying to be straight, alright? So, both twins didn't see the warning sign that Bradley played for the same team. Erica tells her brother that she found a one-way plane ticket to Italy. And she found money in his bag. And Eric looked in the bag. He like, where he get that money from? Erica like, that's my money. That is my money. I like, hold up. You telling me the man was going to skip town with Erica money? I like, no. That's unacceptable. I like, the man was planning to rob her in silence and secretly. Yeah, without her knowing, and then gonna skip town about it. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? This what Mr. Bradley was gonna do, okay? Erica is like, I don't know what came over me, and she just reacted, and that was the outcome of it. And Erica is telling her brother, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail, Eric. Eric like, I got you. You is not gonna go to jail. He was like, yo, go in the room, go to sleep, wake up until the next morning. He said, I got the body. So Eric is basically the cleanup man for his sister. He got his sister back no matter what. Erica's brother is trying to reassure her, if there's no body, there's no case. I like, you sure about that? I think people gonna know that a white man is missing, okay? Now, if you was black, it would be a different story. But you talking about a white man who's not reporting to nobody, ain't checking in with his family. Somebody gonna know something is up, okay? And the first thing they gonna do is go to Erica, because why? That is her fiance. So it is the next day and the sun is shining. The girls get up. She looks into the bathroom. The bathroom is clean. It's like a tragedy never even happened there at all. Yo, Eric did a good job cleaning up that bathroom, because it was spotless. So, Erica actually goes outside near her beautiful pool. That was a gorgeous pool, first of all. And she throws her wedding ring. I like, that's the end of that. I have so many questions. I was like, did Erica see the signs that her man was playing for the same team, but just chose to ignore the warning signs? And I'm like, how did the white man get access to her bank account? First of all, no man is going to have access to my bank account. I don't care you white or black. We don't play that. It'll be a cold day in hell before a man have access to my bank account. Okay? Because you ain't going to try to play me like Erica. And was Erica wrong for doing what she was doing? I don't think so. I feel like Bradley did an attack on her first. He was planning to rob her and leave her, and he really wasn't in love with her, and he actually could have got her sick playing those type of games, okay? And she could have caught something would have cost her her life. So was she wrong for doing what she did? What do you think? Erica was wrong for doing what she did. And when you messing with people's money, that draws the line on how far things go too, okay? I like, you taking my money? You think you taking my money? I don't think so. Where you think you going? How far you think you gonna go with my money? We really ain't gonna go too far with my money. The only close thing you might get to the bus stop. I like the only close thing you might get with my money to the bus stop. That's it. So, Detective Candace actually spent the whole night at the precinct. And her partner comes through and slams his hand on the desk and wakes her up, okay? He was like, you spent the whole night here. She like, that's right. He like, why you don't go home to your family? She like, I ain't got no family. She said, I ain't normal. All I do is solve murder cases. He like, for you not to be normal, you sure think of a normal way to solve this case. Because she was waiting on a report of a surveillance to prove who killed Busy. And she asked him, what are you doing to solve this case? He like, well, I ain't waiting on no damn report. So he gets up and she actually follows him. What do cops take in consideration to solve murder cases? How come that some murder cases become cold cases? And in reality, a lot of people joke about cops just sitting around and eating donuts. So they pulled up to the neighborhood where Busy got killed. And they is sitting outside in their car. And Candace was like, I tried to talk to the people in this neighborhood and nobody is talking. Ryan shows Candace that the camera on the corner store is facing across the alley. All they have to do is view their camera. Detective Ryan wants to go into the store to view the surveillance, and he was like, we don't know if they're going to give us the copy or not. And Detective Candace is being on her aggressiveness, okay? She glocking her weapon, okay? She like, they going to give me the video. And Detective Ryan is telling her to chill. If you want to solve cases, you can't be that aggressive, okay? You're going to have to be nice and know how to talk to people if you want things to go your way. And get people to give you information or to view surveillance camera. Candace is a little bit aggressive, okay? I don't know if her aggression could be her passion, because she passionate about what she want to do, but that is not how you solve cases like that. You will never get the information you need. You got to be able to treat people with kindness so you can get that information, okay? He was like, you cannot go into the store blazing your weapon. She like, I'm not. So she said she not, but yeah, she glocking her weapon though. So what is the purpose of that though? If you're not coming in here aggressive, that is crazy to me. So as they get out the car, they is looking at the surveillance from the camera and they see a boy. The boy see them. The boy started running and he started falling on the ground. That's how he got caught, because the boy can't even run. And Candace pinned him up against the car. And he like, I can't breathe, by Hiller. I need my Hiller. Yo, if he did not have his Hiller, he would have been a dead boy. Because, you know, people with asthma cannot be running like that. So, Candace actually saved the boy life and gave him his inhaler. She was like, you know you can't be running from the cops like that. You know you can't be running from the cops like that. Because if it was a dirty cop, they would have killed him. And a dirty cop don't need no reason to kill you. And I said that was the same main reason he ran. A lot of people ain't guilty of anything. But when a black man see a cop, that's their natural reaction is to run. Because they don't know what they're going to be facing against the cop when they catch up to them. Okay? They don't know if they're going to live to see another day. So a black man, be damned if they do, and be damned if they don't. Alright? She was like, don't ever run from the cops like that. Yo. Yo, she was so angry at the boy. And the boy is only 16. And she actually pulled something from out his pocket. She was like, this only give you 2 destinations. Prison or the grave. And Candace is like really upset. She tell him, don't ever run from the police. And Ryan tells the boy to get out of here. So he gets out of here. And I like, what do you want a black person to do? Because either they stay, it's going to be a problem. If they run, it's going to be a problem. But in reality, cops don't really like criminals running from them. And that really angers them more when you run. And they have to chase after you. That really makes cops really mad when they have to chase after you. Candace revealed that the boy was not bright for running from the police like that. And her partner reminds her, you wasn't bright either for running after him because you had no probable cause to run after him. And something could actually happen to you. Okay? So they get back to what they need to do. They go to the store and checks out the surveillance camera. Cops would need probable cause to search people, but they would come up with this excuse to stop black people is that you fit the profile or the description for them to stop them of some crime that was committed, and that's how they would probably stop people. They don't even need a probable cause. They would just say you fit the description, knowing that the person do not even fit that description. That used to happen a lot back in the day. Like, oh, you fit the description, and then you look at the sketch and the person they picked out, they don't look nothing alike. Okay, that was very popular back then. Okay? To me, his partner come off too emotional for me. And Ryan is coming off as a babysitter to Candace, trying to protect her. Because she is wilding as an officer right now. She wilding. And that is just the vibe I get from that situation. The boy actually rushes home and he is out of breath. The lady that comes downstairs is the lady from the hospital from the first episode. And it is Miss Audrey, okay? And she asks him, where are you coming from at this early in the morning? He was like, I went outside to take a walk from nowhere. And things get heated between the teenage boy and Audrey. Yo, Audrey is a piece of work, honey. And I say she looks scary as hell. I swear to God. She scares the hell out of me, yo. I swear. So Miss Audrey says she's going to head down to the funeral home to make arrangements for his brother, Busy. And Busy is the one that got killed in the alley, who the officers are searching for who killed him. The boy felt some kind of way towards the lady. He was like, Busy is my brother, let me handle it. And the lady actually went off on him. She like, how you going to handle it? You ain't got no money. He was like, the little boy was like, did you love Busy? And she did not hold no prisoners with him. She told him the truth. She said, why would I love Busy and you? You ain't my children. Oh my God. I said that was messed up what she said to the boy. I like, even though that's not your kids, you're supposed to still treat them like your own. You're supposed to love on the kids. Okay? You're supposed to show them the way and the way they should go so they could be a better in this world. You don't want to downgrade them and become a mess in society. That's not the way. That's just me. That's not the way. I don't care if they're your kids or not. You're supposed to love on the children. Period. So the boy was like, you married my father. And the woman is something else because she let him have it once again. She said, and so, and what does that mean? Your father is dead and gone. She said, I don't love not one of y'all. Okay? And then he proceeded to say, my father left me this house. And that really set it off for her. because she grabbed the boy by the throat. And he was, you should have seen the boy face. He looked like he was scared straight, okay? And then she like, I'm going down to this funeral home. And she kissed him on the lips. I thought that was very disgusting. I like, ew, that is nasty. Why are we kissing this boy on his lips, though? And she like, you watch her. I'm going out this door. You watch her and you stay your butt in this house. I don't know who her is, but we found out later who her is, okay? And I don't like her character at all. I don't like people like that. To me, it is disgusting how she treat that boy. And also, the illegal activity that she doing, it doesn't sit well with my heart at all either. Erica returns back to the hospital. She's back at work. And the receptionist, Rachel, noticed that something is wrong with Erica. She's like, you've been quiet all day, girl. What is going on? And Erica spills the beans that Dr. Bradley left her in the upper nuts note. And he is not coming back. And Rachel first thought something had happened to her. The way she was saying he wasn't coming back. You're like, what happened to Dr. Bradley? I said, child, Erica messed up on this one. Because I would have said nothing. Absolutely nothing. And while she's spilling these beans, you have the other co-worker at the end of the counter listening and grinning like he got some hot tea, honey. Like he got some hot boiling tea, honey, okay? He like happy to hear this news. I'm like, he is just a mess. Erica bumps into Dr. Cintron they went to school with. And she asks him, what is he doing here? He was like, yo, the hospital contacted him. I did not contact the hospital. So I am working here. So she says, welcome to Mercy Hospital. Wow, Mercy Hospital sound like a bad hospital. It seems like Mercy Hospital seems like a hospital you go in fine, but you come out not alright. I just say it sounds like a county hospital if you ask me. I don't know. Mercy seems like a killer hospital. That's why it says have mercy on me, because we have to attend this hospital. I don't know. I don't know. Mercy Hospital seems like everybody is lazy. They pretend like they doing something and they not really doing nothing. I don't know. So Eric is on the porch with his homeboy and they notice a fine, bad girl getting out the car, honey. And that boy, Eric's friend, is like, who is that? She is like peanut butter and jelly. She thicker than jelly, honey. And the friend want to know, will she be interested in him? And Eric shut his idea down. She like, no. She wouldn't be interested in you, but she would definitely be interested in me. I like, boy, why you gonna let your friend play you like that? How you gonna know if the girl interested in you if you don't go holler at her? I like, if the lady said no, then that's a different story. Boy, you don't even give a chance to ask the lady. Like, dude, shoot your shot and you get shot down, so what? You bounce back and find another to holler at. So Eric and his friend actually goes in the house and his friend mentions Busy's name and Eric gets upset by the sound of that man's name. He like, don't mention that name to me. Don't mention that man's name in my presence. And his friend like, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then Eric turned on the news. And Eric is not really paying attention to the news, but the friend is. He like, yo, do you hear this? And the news says there's a girl that went missing, a 12-year-old named Keisha Jarvis from the playground. That's when she was last seen. And her family put out a missing report because she have not come home. This information, Eric is intrigued in. He want to know what happened to the girl. And he like, I can't watch this, so he goes off. I said, Eric is like me. I could watch the news a little bit, but I really can't watch the news like that because the news could be depressing. There's a lot of negativity. So you have both the cops, Candace and Ryan, at the store looking at the surveillance. And they see Busy who they think is busy on the camera, but they can't really tell because the video footage is grainy. They don't really know who it is, but they think it's Busy. So they see Busy in the alley. He stopped. They know that he's talking to somebody. And they see that he gets shot down. But they don't see the shooter on the camera. They were like, fast forward. They don't see nothing. By the cops looking at the surveillance, they have one question in mind. How did the shooter get into a dead-end alley to take down Busy? And the killer must have known there was a surveillance camera across the street because the shooter never appeared on camera. So whoever the shooter is knows the area. Okay? They know there's a camera right there, not to get on camera, and they know how to get it out of a dead-end alley. We already know who the shooter is already. Cause it's revealed at the end who the shooter is. But they smart. They smart. Erica is in the parking lot and then she's about to go home and she bumps into Dr. Centron again. And he like, it don't have to be like this. She was like, would you stay the hell away from me at the end of the day? She said, why should I trust you? You slept with my roommate. He like, here we go again. He was like, I did not sleep with your roommate. He was like, I did not do it. Dr. Centron was like, that girl was lying. That girl was lying. And Erica's like, why would my roommate have a reason to lie? He was like, because she jealous of you. That's why. He like, she jealous of you. And always have been jealous of you. Like, but you could never see that your roommate was jealous of you. Erica is like, I'm sick of narcissist men and they are buttholes, okay? That's what she said. And to add salt to injury, Dr. Centron being petty. He like, I heard your fiance left you. I like, really, dude? You had to bring that up knowing how she feel in this moment? You could have said that for another day. This doctor just being petty. Being petty as hell. So, Erica is like, so my whole business is being spread over the hospital. I like, girl, it was your fault. You should have never said nothing. I wouldn't give him no explanation. What happened to the man? Okay, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just don't know. I said I would have not brought it up unless somebody asked about him. That's just me. I would have not said nothing until somebody said, what happened to Bradley? I was like, he went to Italy, child. He left me, child. Yes, he did. He left me. We broke it off. But I would have not provided no information until somebody asked me for some information. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? I don't think you do. But it's okay. It's okay. Erica missed the man on that. She like, get out of here. So Erica gets in the car. She want to call her brother. Her brother's not picking up the phone. So she tracks her brother down. So she like, what he doing on the west side? She pull up on her brother. The brother is behind somebody's house in a hoodie with his weapon drawn, honey. And he like, what are you doing here? The sister pull up on her brother while he in the process of doing a criminal act, child. That sound about right. That's what a sibling would do. That sound about right what a sibling would do. Especially a sibling that cares about you. She like, what are you doing? Why are you here? And Eric tried to get his sister to leave. She like, I'm not leaving unless you coming with me. So somehow she told him to leave. So she said, okay, I'm out of here. So Eric rolls up on a dude that's sitting on his couch. And he like, where is she? Where is she? He like, who the hell you talking about? What the hell you doing in my house, first of all? He like, say that you don't know what I'm talking about and you gonna be laying down flat. You understand? He was like, so the man changed his tune. He was like, aye. I don't know. They don't tell me no details. So Eric tells the man to get up. The man gets up. He was like, you ain't bad without that weapon. And then somehow the man overpowers Eric and takes the gun out of his hand. And he gets Eric in a headlock. Here comes his sister. Erica to save the day. But let me tell you, Erica jumped on that man back like, get on my brother, get on my brother. Yeah. And then Eric had an opportunity to punch the man in the face, and Erica got in the action, got a bat and hit him with it, and then you already know the rest. Eric ended everything, okay? And Eric is yelling out Keisha, and ain't nobody is responding. Erica is telling let's go because people gonna call the police and they on their way because they heard the shots. So they get out of there. They go back to Erica's house. They drinking tea like nothing even happened, honey. They being bougie about it, okay? She like, what did you do with Bradley's buy tea? Eric is like, stop asking me that. Don't ask me no questions about that because I'm never going to tell you. So she was like, so what you was doing at the house and who is Keisha? So Eric explains to his sister that people in their neighborhood is kidnapping teenage girls and selling them in prostitution right in their neighborhood and forcing men to have sexual relations with these people and getting them hooked onto drugs. Eric is on a mission to take down each and every person. Do you understand me? He is not going to stop until he gets each and every one by one. He's on a mission. Okay, Erica tells her brother about a girl named Tiffany Boyd who came into the hospital a few days ago. And she was actually beaten and raped. And I felt like that's freaking terrible. That is sad. That is sad that people is doing that. The brother confirmed that Busy took the girl that was in the hospital, Tiffany. Because he's like, I found her in a hotel room all alone by herself. And he said, I had to get rid of him because he not tolerating none of this craziness that's going on. He not tolerating it. And Eric reveals that he is the one that took Busy out in the alley. Erica and Eric is both passionate about this because this hits home to them. Their sister, Robin, was taken and sold into sex trafficking. And they never seen their sister ever again. So Eric believes it had been 24 years ago since they seen their sister and she been taken. And they believe that their sister, well, Eric believed his sister Robin is dead. Because it been that long. The neighbor that moves in across the street knocks on Eric's door, G, and she introduced herself as G Wilson. And Eric introduced himself as Eric Cross. I cannot. Their flirting was taking me out. It was crazy. Audrey's stepson is making cereal. He goes into a closet. He tells the girl, I'm planning to feed you. If I take this off your mouth, if you scream, I'm going to put it back on. So he proceeds to feed her cereal. I like cereal. Are you kidding me? You kidnapped the girl and you're going to feed her cereal? You got to at least feed her better than that. That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So the boy feeds her 1 spoon of cereal and she begins to ask questions. What are you planning to do with me? Are you planning to hurt me while she weeping? And as she asking questions, the boy put the tape back on her mouth. And the girl is just weeping in the closet tied up. I like, my heart broke. I like, this is like a real situation with people and girls being taken. This is like a real issue. And it breaks my heart to see that people is doing this in real life. These victims have to live with scars every day of their life. Of being kidnapped, tortured, raped. And some don't even make it out at all. I hope that someday these victims will find the peace and the serenity to be whole one day. Because I don't know what it's like, you know, to go through this. But at the end of the day, I just pray that people who've been through more than I ever been will find healing. This is my review of Double Cross. Don't forget to be a better you each and every day. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.